Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for February 23, 2024. And in the news this evening, Indicom probing police shooting of taxi operator in Halfway Tree. The Independent Commission of Investigations is probing the shooting of a taxi operator in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew on Friday morning. The incident happened about 7:15 a.m. in front of Brooklyn Supermarket on Hope Road. It is reported that the taximan was instructed by the police to stop, but he allegedly disobeyed and attempted to flee. It is further alleged that in a bid to avoid being hit by the taxi operator, the cop pulled his service weapon and opened fire, hitting the cabbie. Traffic was diverted from the heavily used corridor, causing a pile-up. The police issued an advisory stating that the area was impassable and that road users should use alternative routes. Missing Westmoreland teen girls found in good health in Runaway Bay. Two Westmoreland teenage girls who were reported missing on Monday have been found and are now reunited with their families after 3 days of searching. 13-year-old Sierra Samuels and 14-year-old Raquel Lawrence, who are both students at the From Technical High School, were located in Runaway Bay, St. Anne. Sierra's mother, Marcine Drummond, told the news on Friday that she is grateful to everyone who participated in the effort to locate the girls. "She's with me at the hospital now. They were found in Runaway Bay, St. Anne. Thanks to everyone who prayed and who shared the post on social media," a thankful Drummond said. The mother also gave commendations to the news for reaching out and writing the story that led to the girls being found. Best friends Sierra and Raquel were reported missing Monday after they failed to return home from school. The girls were located in Runaway Bay on Thursday after 3 days of searching. They appear to be in good health. St. Catherine man charged with larceny of motor vehicle. A 45-year-old man was charged with larceny of motor vehicle after he allegedly failed to return a vehicle he rented in Mandeville, Manchester between Wednesday, December 27, 2023 and Thursday, January 18, 2024. He is Clayton Robinson, a construction worker of Depot Drive, Gregory Park, St. Catherine. Robinson was also charged with the larceny of motor vehicle, altering forged documents, obtaining property by means of forged documents, possession of forged documents, and the fraudulent use of a registration plate. Reports are that on Wednesday, December 27, 2023, Robinson rented a motor car from the complainant for a period of 7 days and was scheduled to return the vehicle on Wednesday, January 3, 2024. However, he failed to return the vehicle on the contracted date. A report was made at the Mandeville police station and an investigation was launched. On Sunday, February 18, Robinson was arrested by the police. The motor car was recovered and searched. A fraudulent driver's license with Robinson's information was found inside. He was charged on Thursday, February 22, and is scheduled to appear in the Mandeville Parish Court on Friday, February 23. Kingston man charged with attempted murder and attempted rape. A 39-year-old man from Kingston has been charged with attempted murder and attempted rape after he allegedly attacked a woman he has a previous relationship with on Friday, February 2. The man is a delivery man of Lancaster Road, Kingston 10. Reports from the Halfway Tree police are that about 12:40 a.m., the woman was at home with Grant, who she had a previous relationship with. He reportedly grabbed her and demanded sexual favors. When his demands were not met, he allegedly pulled a knife and stabbed her multiple times all over her body. She was assisted to the hospital, where she was admitted in serious condition. Grant reportedly went to the Halfway Tree police station and confessed to the crime. He was subsequently arrested and charged. He is scheduled to appear before the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court on Friday, April 26. Opposition says Finance Minister must accept blame for JUTC fare reduction miscalculation. Opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson says Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark must take full responsibility for the implementation of the bad policy which saw Jamaica Urban Transit Company fares being reduced to cushion inflation. The Bank of Jamaica on Friday admitted it overestimated the impact the reductions in JUTC fares would have on inflation, apologizing for the error. However, Robinson said the blame should be shouldered by the Andrew Holness-led administration. The implementation of policy is the prerogative of a cabinet and the executive of the country. When you receive advice from different agencies, the cabinet has to interrogate the advice and determine whether what is being recommended makes sense, Robinson said. Robinson also questioned whether the BOJ was forced to issue its apology. Ultimately, the minister has to take responsibility for the implementation of the policy, which was a bad policy, he added. The BOJ said the two-phase reduction is now estimated to have an offsetting impact of only 0.2% on annual inflation, which is too little to offset a 2% impact from an increase in public passenger fares, the effect of which it was meant to counter. Without even having the data, it must have been apparent that the JUTC, which only supplies a very small percentage of the traveling public only in the Kingston metropolitan area, could not have such a significant impact on inflation, Robinson argued on Friday, following the BOJ's admission. Robinson is suggesting the government look instead at a reduction in fuel taxes to try to temper inflation. The hedge tax is something that is available to the minister that he could look at if he wanted to cushion the crisis, Robinson said. NEPA inspector interdicted over controversial Charlemont complex back on the job. The National Environment and Planning Agency enforcement inspector, who was the first to flag breaches at a controversial housing development undertaken by a senior public officer, and his wife is back at work. The inspector, Ryan Henry, returned to work today, his industrial relations representative, Senator Lambert Brown, confirmed. It comes 37 days after Henry was sent home to allow the regulatory body to conduct a disciplinary investigation into allegations of gross misconduct related to the construction of an apartment complex at Charlemont Drive in St. Andrew. President of the state-owned National Water Commission, Mark Barnett, his wife Annette, and Philip Smith are the developers of the project. A report by the Integrity Commission revealed that on December 17, 2020, during a seventh visit to the construction site, Henry detected that the layout had deviated from the drawings that had been approved, received and date stamped by NEPA on July 3, 2019. The Commission is Jamaica's main anti-corruption body. It conducted in a scathing 90-page report made public last October that the apartment complex, now listed as completed, has 6 two-bedroom units and 6 three-bedroom units in breach of the permits issued. The building, planning and environmental permits issued to the Barnetts on August 13, 2019 were for the construction of 2 three-story blocks consisting of 12 one-bedroom units, the Commission's report revealed. However, Director of Human Resource Management and Development at NEPA, Carlin Hamilton-Reed, indicated in a January 17 letter to Henry that the investigation was based on allegations that he brought NEPA into disrepute because of his failure to satisfactorily carry out his monitoring duties at the housing development. She indicated too that Henry is being investigated for inefficient work performance for allegedly failing to carry out established enforcement procedures with respect to monitoring the project. But in a letter dated yesterday, Hamilton-Reed told Henry that the investigation has been completed and that his interdiction will be discontinued with immediate effect. You are required to return to your normal duties of enforcement inspector in the enforcement branch with effect from Friday, February 23, 2024, said the letter. NEPA had previously backed away from its decision to cut Henry's salary by 20% while he was on interdiction.